Hello students, we will see the first poem from your textbook. The title of the poem is Dust of Snow. In this poem, the poet was in sad mood and he was standing under a hemlock tree. At that moment, a crow shook a twig or a small branch of the tree, and because of this, the snow that had gathered on the leaves of that hemlock tree fell down. The dust of snow fell down on the poet. And because of this seemingly very negligible incident, the mood of the poet changed completely. He was in sad mood, and this incident made his heart quite light, and he felt that the remaining part of the day at least he would not be in the same mood, he would be happy. Let's see the first stanza, this one. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The crow actually shook the branch of a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. And crow. See, this shows the poet's sad mood. He is not using image of any beautiful bird like peacock, parrot, but he is using image of a bird that is not known for its good look, crow. Second negative image he uses is poisonous tree, hemlock tree. He doesn't say plant of rose or any other beautiful tree. So he was in sad mood. But actually, because of this, the falling of dust of snow on him, what happened, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Rued, regretted, felt bad or sad about something. So this changed his mood completely. A very small poem with a message that even a minor incident, a negligible incident in nature, can change your mood. Now let's see the rhyming words in this poem. Crow, snow, me, tree, heart, part, rude, mood. These are the rhyming words. And what is the rhyming scheme then? The rhyming scheme of the poem is as given here. A B A B C D C D. Of course, you don't have to write it horizontally because crow and snow, A, me and tree, B. We will talk about poetic devices used in this poem. The first very prominent poetic device that the poet has used is your enjambment. What is enjambment? If one sentence without any punctuation mark goes beyond line, 2 lines, 3 lines, then it is enjambment. You see in this poem, the whole poem is actually just one sentence, and you will see full stop at the end. Okay, so that's why it is enjambment. Very simple definition. Just remember, if there are no punctuation marks used, one sentence goes beyond 1 or 2 lines. Here, both the stanzas of the poem actually are just one sentence, so it is enjambment. The second poetic device that the poet has used here is assonance. Now, for those who don't know what is assonance, assonance is what? Actually, repetition of vowel sound in a line. Take for example this. Here, sound O is repeated in this line. Okay, down, on. it has to be repeated somewhere in the middle, not in the beginning of the word. Why it should not be in the beginning of the word? Because if it is in the beginning of the word, or in the beginning of at least two consecutive words, it will be alliteration. In that case, it will be alliteration and not assonance. Is it clear to you? Because there are figures of speech different. See, alliteration. Now this is alliteration. This is a figure of speech alliteration. See, SS, saved some. So that's why it is alliteration. And if vowel is repeated somewhere in the middle of the word in the same line, it is assonance. You know there are 5 vowels in English: A, E, I, O, U. Out of the 26 letters of alphabet, 5 are vowels and remaining are consonants. Now we would ask, what if a consonant is repeated in the similar manner? In the second line, a vowel is repeated, and in the last line of the poem, a consonant is repeated. D. Here it is in the beginning, here it is at the end, here it is at the end. If it is in the beginning of all the words, it will not be assonance or consonance, it will be alliteration. See, D, day I had rude. D letter is in the beginning of the word, at the end of the word in had, at the end of the word in rude. So it is called consonance. This poetic device is called consonance. If a consonant sound is repeated in the same line, it is consonance. If vowel sound is repeated in the same line, it is assonance. And if the letter, it can be vowel, it can be consonant, comes in the beginning of the word in the same line, it comes in the beginning of the words, then it will be alliteration. Now that was all. The poem is quite short. As usual, if you have any question, you may send me your queries. I'll be happy to answer. And if you just don't have my number, here it is on the screen for you. This is my WhatsApp number. You can use it for asking your doubts. You can send your doubts. That's all for today. Bye.